about to make a move. What's next? Gotta up our game. It's the only way to get to the top.
What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking, but most importantly, make sure you share it with your last friends. On today's video, we'll be covering Power Book 2 Ghost. This is the Part 2 teaser trailer promo breakdown. Now, like my normal trailer and stuff, I'll be going through all the images and stuff and breaking down what's going on in my opinion and, making my predictions on what I think could possibly be taking place. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, on the first part, we got Tariq looking like he's crying, standing over someone that he's looking down on. And the moment I seen this particular image, it reminded me of another Snowfall reference. Now, I know I've been referencing Snowfall quite often on Power, but if you pay attention, I have been right. So, the part that this reminds me of is the final season of Snowfall. Also, episode 6 was when Franklin came and sat down and shed some tears looking down over his uncle Jerome because he was just killed. So, I think something very similar could be going on here. The question is, who is Tariq looking down on? And if you ask me, it's between two people. This indeed has to be between Diana and Tasha. Because I believe those are the only two people on the show, maybe outside of Yaz and Grandma Estelle. I'm pretty sure I can say that this is not Yaz, because you can kind of look at the head and tell. It looks like to me that it's somebody with black hair, but it could be another color because it's in black and white. But remember I told y'all that I believe that Anna will fall in episode 6. Now, I seen her interview when she said that the way they wrote it, they could make it so that, they could bring it back if they wanted to. So, I'm not exactly sure. They kind of did, make me second guess a little bit whether or not Diana will survive. And I did come up with a nice theory that I think could take place. But of course, I won't be releasing that information here. But yeah, I would say absolutely someone very close to Tariq has been wounded and is probably on their last breath. And that's the reason why he's down, looking down, shedding tears. Next, we get to Monae, and it looks like she's headed to a funeral. This also reminds me kind of a Snowfall scene, because if you can remember, Louie, she was heading to his funeral. She was actually at the funeral in their trailer, and it turned out to be Jerome's funeral, which was also episode 6. And remember I told you I think that Anna may fall in episode 6, judging by the descriptions of the episodes. So sometimes, you can't just necessarily go by what the actors be saying in their interviews too, because keep in mind, they have lied numerous of times, including the showrunners. They'll say anything to throw you off, because it could be that they wasn't planning on those episode descriptions and synopsis being released, and they got released. So, the people like me were able to decode it and find out what's going on. But who knows? They could be finessing all of us. We don't know. But yeah, it looks like for sure Monae is headed to a funeral. And, it could be Diana's funeral. Next, we get to, it looks like Kane has someone, it looks like a little boy to me, against a fence with a gun on him. But why would he be having a little boy against a fence with a gun in their face? Is this a boy that's a threat to them or something? 'Cause it doesn't look like an adult. judging by what I could see. But it could very much be, because, you know, you can't really see the face like that. But I know I kind of kept going back and forth with it, and it looked like a boy, in my opinion. Maybe he was hired by someone to sell some product on his and Norma's turf, and Kane was taking care of them because of that. Will he end up shooting them? Who knows? But next, you get to the meeting. Now, this is the only image from the original that we actually had on the original trailer, where, you know, they was under the bridge and having a meeting between Norma, Kane, Tariq, and Davis. So my guess is that another truce is going to be set here, because, you know, Tariq has his, Norma's daughter Anya in his pocket, and I'm pretty sure Tariq probably is going to blackmail her and say, look, if you touch me, I already got something set up to tell your daughter. So even if I'm killed, somebody else is going to deliver the information to tell your daughter that you killed her father, and she's going to hate you for forever. And I'm going to display all of the things that you are doing, you know, that you're a drug dealer, and it's going to have proof if you make an attempt on my life. So that's what I believe is going on, possibly here. And Tariq this is probably also on episode 6. I think a lot of these are on episode 6 with this teaser trailer, because it also says in episode 6 that Tariq and Braden must find an end to get into Norma's good grace. The only way I can see them trying to get back into Norma's good grace is because, you know, she's trying to kill them now. So in order to stop, you know, having to look over their shoulders, they're going to have to make another truce. And now that he has Anya on his side, he has the leverage that he needs to make that happen. So I'm pretty sure he got Davis to set up the meeting, and that's what was said. Next, we get to Diana, and it looks like I haven't done my research yet. I'm going to do my research and come back to this one, because I don't know exactly where she's at here, but she may have went back to one of Salim's house, whether it was the one he was at physically, the one that Tariq killed him at, or, you know, maybe the house where Tariq found her at. But either way, I do have a nice theory about this particular situation between her, Salim, and Tariq, but obviously I'm not going to give that to you guys right now. But yeah, I think for sure this is what they was talking about in episode 6 as well, where they says Diana is going to be tasked between getting deeper into the life or, you know, risking her family's safety. And I believe that family that she's speaking of is Tariq. I'm not going to give you the information, but remember, I told y'all this a while back. And the last niggas was trying to tell me Tariq ain't considered her family. Yes, he is a glad nigga, because he, like I told y'all then, and now it's confirmed, she's carrying his child. So therefore, he is family now. So I'm going to give y'all that. Next, we will get to Carter, and it looks like he's holding a gun on someone. It may look like it may be Pinky. I'm not exactly sure. You know, obviously, you know, they got it in an angle where we can't exactly tell. But if this is Pinky, I would say maybe he was given a mission by Tariq to spy on Carter, because it does say on the later episodes, I think episode 8 maybe, they're saying that they're going to be trying to gain leverage to try to get away from under Carter, because he's going to be ugly as hell. So I believe maybe Pinky was sent out to spy on Carter to try to, you know, get some information so they can use it to get away from under him, and he got caught. So hey, that's if this is Pinky. Now it could be somebody else. Not exactly sure. But anyways, whoever this is, look like Carter loses there about to finish them out. Next, you got Braden looking like he's at the school, And I don't know, they almost look like Pinky in the background too, behind them. Not exactly sure. But my guess is that probably with him being on the campus and just walking around, maybe something he's just got through doing something, staging a plan or something like that, or maybe something with Ellie. Honestly, this one, I'm sure it's not here for no reason, but I really don't know what the heck is going on here. Next, you get to Carter's task force members. I still don't know them little glad for name yet, but they storming up in Monae's place. It looks like Monae's place. And they're probably getting ready to, I don't know if they're serving a search warrant or they're coming to get someone. Not exactly sure, but they're definitely raiding her place. And my guess is that maybe they did something to a civilian because, that was Carter's rules. You can't touch a civilian. But next, you got Tariq and Braden pulling up on someone. And I'm going to take a wild guess. I believe this person is someone that's linked to Effie because I believe they're looking for Effie. That's my opinion. Something Effie has done that's going to set Tariq and Braden off maybe. And they're looking for her, and this person is someone that's linked to them. Also, I would like, you guys to look at the clothing of Tariq. And also, you see the jacket that he has on. And also, Braden has a jacket very similar to that as well. He actually had one on episode 5. And it's the reason why I'm telling y'all to look at that. Because look at this next image. You see Effie on her knees. And looks like someone is pointing a gun on her. And the reason why I said take a look at the jacket is because it looks like to me that whoever it is pointing this gun, the jacket, the sleeves of it, it looks a lot like the one that Tariq just had on and that Braden has as well. So my thing is this Braden or Tariq potentially pointing this gun at Effie? If so, I would say if it's Tariq or Braden, this may be the end of her because, she don't cross Tariq so many times. So if she's crossed him again, I can't see him letting her live again. She's out of here. But who knows? It may not even be them. But judging by that sleeve, it looks like it is to me. But y'all let me know in the comments, who do y'all think this may potentially be? Next, you got Monae, and she has her hand up, and it looks like someone's probably got a gun on her. And she looks like someone that she's kind of shocked to see. She's like, hold up. What's going on here, lad, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it kind of seemed like to me that it's probably an officer. So maybe the task force members that we just seen that was coming through her place, they were coming, and now they have their guns pointed at Monae. And maybe they're going to make an arrest. I did say at the end, I believe that Monae will be arrested at the end of the season, opposed to being killed. Maybe this is her arrest scene. Kind of similar to Tasha at the end of the original Power. But anyways, next you get to what looks like to be Zion choking out Tariq. Now, when I seen this image, to me, it reminded me of a Power parallel. This reminded me of the original Power, episode 10 of season 2. If you can remember, Ghost was going against Kanan, and Kanan had a plastic bag that he put over his head, and he was talking all that crap. I don't see you dead so many times. I was worried that I wouldn't enjoy it when it finally happened. But whoa, was I wrong? Man, this is pretty good. You remember what he said? There's a crap. And then Ghost picked up a piece of glass that was on the ground and stabbed him, and that made him let him go. So I believe that very similar that this is going to happen. Also, remember, I told y'all, I believe Tariq has to have like a Breeze type character happen to shows up in his life, because that's just only right with the way these power parallels go. So I believe Zion will be that person. I actually said that before. But my guess, so the question is, why is Zion choking out Tariq? I'm guessing that Tariq is maybe going to make an attempt to take him out because he's trying to take over. Or maybe he finds out that Tariq is working with Noma and them or something like that. Some kind of betrayal. Something. I would say it's definitely has something to do with betrayal. And Zion is, giving him consequences for trying to betray him. But I believe Tariq is probably going to pick up a piece of that glass that's on the ground, stab him, and then next you're going to get to the image that we're going to see in the final image. But first we're going to get to it just Noma and Kane kissing. I mean, shoot, they don't really tell us much of that. Them niggas been doing that in the beginning of part 1, so I'm just going to go to the next one with that. You got your boy Drew, and it looks like he's potentially already locked up, maybe. And all we know is he's being carried away, by some officers. Is it possible that Drew was arrested and now, they're taking him into maybe they're carrying him into the hole or something because he just got out of a fight, maybe? Not exactly sure, but it definitely looks like he has been arrested and he's potentially in jail. So next we get to Tariq. It looks like he's loading the gat. He's clearly inside of his dorm room, and I'm guessing he's going to hunt someone down. Who exactly? Who knows? And last image, you see Tariq looking down on someone, pointing the gun, and then he's going to shoot. I believe that this person that he's looking down on, because you pay attention, he has the same looking attire on. I believe that this person is indeed Zion. Because remember, like I just told you a few images back, that I believe he's going to pick up one of their pieces of glass that was on the ground, stab him enough to get him off them, and then he'll recover and get the gun and finish him off. So that's the last image that we have for this teaser trailer. That's the breakdown for y'all. If you see anything else that, of course, that I didn't notice that you want to share, of course, like always, you're more than welcome to drop it up in the comments. But as of now, that's all I got for y'all. So, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.